IG, what's up? I've told you guys that I am doing this health and wellness brand, Say Grace. And I told you guys that the website was going to be up for sale come January. And so I was looking to be able to purchase saygrace.com. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it. It's owned by a church, but I was able to get saygracewellness.com. So I will be developing that throughout the next 6 to 7 months. I'm going to be selling a plant-based cookbook with some of my recipes. And so, with having this health and wellness brand, Say Grace, I spent a long time really developing a lot of these articles that I wrote on health and wellness, mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. And obviously, I've talked about yoga, I've talked about fitness, I work out daily, I eat very healthily. So I understand that my body is a temple, and to some degree I even understand that what I put inside of it and how well I take care of it is godly, because I want to show my appreciation to the Most High that you gave me this one physical body, and I'm going to do my best to take care of it. But I want to emphasize that we need to always put things in a proper perspective. So, you'll hear me say, hey, money isn't everything, but of course money is important. I pray every day and I ask the Almighty to bless me with abundance and prosperity and a physical fiscal miracles every day. So it's not like I say, oh, shun money, or money is the root of all evil. Absolutely not. I don't feel that way. But what I do feel like is it has to be put in the right perspective. We have to prioritize the right things. So we don't make it our ilah. We don't make it our God. We understand that it has its purpose on this physical earth. I like gold, and I like rubies, and I like, sapphire, and I like gems and all of those things. These are beautiful things, but we don't worship these things, so we put it in a proper perspective. And that also goes with beauty. Beauty, of course, is in the eye of the beholder. But I was thinking this morning, how beautiful would we feel if we looked at ourselves from, Allah's eyes, God's eyes, the Almighty's eyes? How beautiful would we feel? And I was listening to, shout out to Kendra Justine. I don't know her, but I do follow her on YouTube. I subscribe to her, Pretty Boss TV. And she was saying that, and it was, what she said was so profound and almost moved me to tears. Like, do you know how gorgeous you are if you could see yourself through God's eyes? Like, do you know how beautiful He sees you when you are like doing the right thing, like when you are exemplifying good character and you have this purity of soul and this purity of spirit? Do you know how gorgeous you are to the Most High? Like, it's your soul, that really, that is what is your true gem in life. And so, I scroll through IG, and I give my props to all women. We are beautiful creatures. And you'll see, you're on your IG, you're in your social media, you'll see the most gorgeous, people, just beautiful people, just aesthetically seemingly flawless. And, doing the poses and all of that stuff, and that's cool. It's fine as far as if you put it in the proper perspective. I don't want your self-esteem to be rooted in your shell, because this is just a shell. Our bodies, our looks, our faces, all of this is just a shell. This is just a vehicle. Your soul is what's the driving force. Your soul is really what's important. And so if you're putting all of your self-esteem and you're putting your self-worth in your physical appearance, which we know things do change. I'm not as young as I used to be. And you'll see, you have a kid, you might get some stretch marks, your boobs might not hang the same way. You may, different things, your body is going to change. That's inevitable. Everything is going to change. So if your self-esteem is exclusively tied into that, then you are going to have a hard time with certain things in life, because these things are fleeting. And I say, you know, when it comes to matters of the heart, you know, to me, the most attractive thing is a man with a beautiful heart, like just a beautiful soul, a beautiful heart, and integrity, good character, and kindness, and a kind man. That's just beautiful to me. Now, don't get me wrong. On the 3D realm, yeah, I like them tall, I like them dark, I like them handsome, I like them strong, I like them in good shape and all of that, you know, well endowed and all that stuff, whatever. But really, I know that that's really just my physical eyes, and not everything that looks good is good for you. And when we navigate this world, we want to try our best to navigate it with our spiritual eye and understand that a lot of things that appear one way may not be that way. If you could see how God sees people, if you could see their soul, some of the most beautiful people would look so ugly to you. I mean, just atrocious, because they have black hearts and they have depleted, disgusting souls, and it makes them, in their character, makes them very, 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 very ugly. And so when we want different results, right? They say that insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So we don't always want to attract no good men, and men, you don't want to attract these women that are only after your money or only after, you know, very surface things. You want to attract a long-lasting love. You want to attract people who are there for the right reasons, right? So you have to move differently. You have to think differently. You have to become more of a spiritual being if you want to attract a spiritual being. And you have to navigate the world saying, okay, I know my physical eye may see this, but guess what? If my spiritual eye is saying that, I don't think that she's the one, or I don't think that he's the one, then I need to move on that. I need to move thinking how God would see us, how God would want us to see, what the perspective, let's remove this 3D vision and let's see with our spiritual eye. You know, she may look good, but is she good for me? You know, is she going to be a good mother? Is she going to be kind to me when I'm down and out? Is she going to still be there for me? You know, all of those types of things. And women, the same thing. If we are tired of no good men, if we are tired of getting our hearts broken, if we are tired of those types of things, those types of experiences, then we have to also move differently. Okay, heartbreak comes with somebody who's neglectful of your heart. If you're seeking a heartless man, if you're with a heartless man, then when he's careless with your heart, you know, what do you expect? So we want to look at people through God's vision in our hearts and really what that means, and also purify your heart. You know, we're spending a lot of time looking good, but are we spending a lot of time being good? And so, like I said, have your share of this world. Yes, the money and the cars and all these things are great. There's nothing wrong with it. But we really should be placing more emphasis on cultivating our soul. Are you spending more time in the mirror doing your hair and your makeup and getting dressed and looking the part than you are praying? Than you are purifying your soul? Are you spending more time dressing your physical body up rather than dressing your soul and cultivating your soul? You know, these are the things that are really significant in the world. So I want to leave you with that. Like I said, be balanced. You know what I mean? I'm you know, I got lipstick on and whatnot. You guys see me. I like to dress. I like cute shoes. You know what I'm saying? I like to look cute and all of that stuff. But I want to keep it in perspective. Always in perspective. Until next time, my G. I love you guys a lot. Peace.